Yo, what's going on with y'all today? Today I got another video for y'all. Today I want to talk about self-reflection and changing into a person that you wanna be. It's a lot of things, a lot of traits about ourselves that we don't like. And I've been on this journey for I don't know how long. Whether it was negative or something I felt like could be a lot better. It didn't really matter what it was. I tried to make a change for it. If I wasn't as good as something, that affected my life that I wanted to be better at, I would take that thing and I would write it down. And I have like a whole list of things that I didn't like about myself. Now, rather than trying to do all of those things at once, what I did was I actually chose one thing at a time, and I focused on that one thing until I got it right. Say it may be something like, okay, I get angry at things easily. They really don't matter. So you take that one thing and then you apply yourself fully to it every day. Every day you go out and practice it. If you feel like that you get mad at traffic when you go out on the road and stuff like that, you can do a practice like, okay, let me think about how mad I am and how much I'll care about it an hour from now or a day from now. And just using small little concepts like that, eventually you'll train your brain to not give things so much power. Say like something happens and you feel that trigger and you be like, wait, that one thing that I'm working on, I know not to do that, because you're focusing on that one thing that day. Then after a while you get good at it. Now you can move on to the next thing on your list, and the next thing, and the next thing, and before you know it, you're a new person. So yeah, I think it's good to always challenge yourself and always sorry, somebody put in my driveway. But I think it's always good to challenge yourself and always try to be a better person in that way. And reflect on yourself. It's not always good to blame the outside things, because a lot of things you can control yourself. If it's a bad situation, a lot of times it's up to you to remove yourself from that situation, or just a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to put like the responsibility back on yourself, because that's empowering. That'll give you power when you feel like you're helpless or anything. Now, there's some things you just can't change, you know what I'm saying? But you can always try your best to change it. Now, one of the best quotes I ever heard, and this kind of helped me want to improve a lot, like in a lot of ways. And this guy once said, I don't know if y'all heard it before, but he was like, if you go out and you meet one butthole, you met a butthole. You know what I'm saying? If he's rude to you, and that's the only person that you had a problem with that day, so you just met a butthole that day. But if you go outside and everybody nowadays you meet is buttholes, then you're the butthole. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have that self-awareness so you can make that change in your life. And it's like I said, it's empowering. It's empowering. You feel like you have a lot more control over your life. And if you have a problem with taking responsibility, it's probably better that you get that under control, because there's going to be a lot of things in life that you're not going to be aware of that could be in your control, and you may be stuck dealing with that anger, that sadness, that fear, whatever it is. You may end up just being stuck with it just because you don't realize it's something with you. And I know we all have that reaction of some people they can't take criticism well and stuff like that, which is understandable. Nobody likes being criticized. It's just a natural reaction. So don't think there's nothing abnormal about you, but you have to realize when you are that person who can't take criticism well. Listen to the people who love you. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to haters. I mean, there's a difference between people who tell you because they love you, and there's a difference between haters. Haters are people who tell you something to bring you down because they're not on your level, or they see something in you. And people don't believe that about themselves. People don't believe they have haters because they have low self-esteem, or they don't feel like that they are the person, that people tell them. You know what I'm saying? They don't really believe a lot of things because they just don't have that confidence built up. But if you can build your confidence up, you know exactly who you are, you listen to constructive criticism, you know your weaknesses and your strengths, then you'll have all the confidence in the world. Nobody will even touch this up here. That's the most important thing. You want to be untouchable up here. You don't want anybody to be able to get in here just because you sharpen yourself so much. You know yourself like the back of your hand. It is the most empowering feeling that you'll get. And if you want that, you're going to have to take that constructive criticism and apply that information. And, if it's something you may need to read a book over, I actually recommend reading books. There's something that you're bad at, read a book about it. If you have anxiety, read a book about anxiety. If you have anger, read a book about anger. Matter of fact, you ain't have to read a book, just listen to an audio book. I mean, that's what I do. You know, it works perfectly in my schedule and stuff like that. You know, it's many different ways you can get positive information. Listen to people who've done it before. Listen to people who are successful. You know, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the word of the day. Learn how to take constructive criticism. Learn how to take the information and apply it to your life. Change that thing. Become a whole new person and self-reflect. Make sure that you're not the one who's the problem. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Slim and chill. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Oh my God, I just slurred my words and everything. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and all that. So yeah, peace out.